can play upstairs in your room and don't come down again and gobble nothing. She has enough on her hands without you. Willie? Oh, please. This was my husband's.
And a heavy lady.
Shouldn't ought to move her.
Oh. Well, I've got to get a doctor right away. It's terribly dangerous. You please stay here. Well, can't you reach the doctor? Well, don't you have any idea when he'll be back? All right, thank you. He's out of town. Mister, don't you know of any other doctor?
Well, there's Robbins on Lexington Avenue. He's my doctor.
Well, isn't there someone closer?
Well, it's Dr. Yeoman's, half block up on 2nd.
Thank you very much.
That'll be 40 cents.
Please, ma'am, may I see the doctor?
I'm the doctor.
Oh.
What's the trouble?
Well, it's my mother. She fell, and the baby's not due yet.
Where is she?
She's around the corner. Maybe I ought to.
We'd better hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Just lie back. Everything's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Emily, couldn't you reach the doctor?
I'm a doctor. A certified MD.
Say, lady, maybe we ought to wait till we can get her to a hospital.
The child's not going to wait for anybody. We'll make you comfortable. Get some sheets and towels.
What are we supposed to do?
Set this bed up right here. Finish your job and stay out of the way. Find a kerosene lamp.
Ma'am.
That lady needs a real doctor.
What's your name, dear? Emily. Emily Dunning.
Is your father away?
He died 4 months ago.
Emily, don't be frightened. I have knowledge and experience. There's no reason to be afraid.
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be all right. I promise you. What's the matter?
I'm gonna be sick.
You have a job here, too.
It's the spirit. Yes, ma'am.
Don't hold it too high.
That's all for upstairs.
The kids are all right?
Sure, they're asleep.
He's on the living room.
He's a fine little boy, Mrs. Dunning. Well, here he is.
You're wonderful.
You did pretty well yourself. I'm proud of you. You ought to see how you look.
I'll never forget this.
Early.
No, I'm not very early. How are you? You know, I haven't seen you for ages.
Exactly 4 days. You have a great talent for exaggeration. Hang it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Heart's a trifle fast. Excited? I'd be if I were going where you are. Perfect. Now breathe in and out. All my life I've wanted to see Europe. Never had a rich aunt to take me there. I envy you.
You needn't. I'm not going.
What do you mean you aren't going? It's all settled.
Yes. Without anybody asking me.
Now breathe in and cough. Emily, you're a born nonconformist. Your family only wants to give you an opportunity
To marry any eligible man.
Well, there are worse fates. Once again. Your lungs are like bagpipes.
I'm not going to get married. I'm going to be a doctor. I want to be like you.
I know that's a compliment, Emily. We've talked this over so many
This time
times.
it isn't talk. I've applied for admission to Cornell. That's why I wanted this checkup.
Does your mother know?
Not yet.
Where are you going to get the money?
Father's insurance, there's enough to put me through.
You really mean it?
Yes, I do. You did it. You're a doctor.
Well, I'm not so sure I'd be a doctor if I had to start all over again. You go through college, through medical school, the others become interns. But you don't get that training because the city hospitals won't take a woman. To the medical profession and the public, you're nothing but a glorified midwife. Privileged to write MD after your name.
But look what you've done.
Yes, I set up practice here. I ran into bigotry, prejudice. You forget the first time you came into this office. You almost ran when you saw me.
Oh,
You were no exception. See these books? I wrote 4 of them. Doctors consult them, professors teach from them. I'm an authority. I'm also a woman. Emily, medicine is a man's world.
Dr. Yeomans, I don't believe it. I don't believe it's a man's world. And I don't think you do either. Then you help me get into Cornell.
I'll burn the place down if they don't take you.
Good.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. That's mine. All right. But I'm sure you won't mind if we all share it. There was a young medic named Dunning, whose way with a scalpel was cunning. When she whittled a gizzard from its A to its izzard, it looked up and said, "Gosh, you're stunning." Very good, Barringer. Perhaps you should transfer to literature.
Thank you, sir.
Frontal, parietal, temporal, mandible, maxilla, nasal. Acromion, coracoid, glenoid cavity.
Barringer, I hate to contradict the lady, but it's coracoid process.
Coracoid process. Bicipital groove, humerus, coronoid fossa.
Bailey. Left out deltoid tuberosity.
Deltoid tuberosity. Humerus, coronoid fossa,
First radial fossa.
radial fossa. Humerus,
This gentleman spends his evenings in the anatomy lab upstairs. Perhaps you two should have a little tete-a-tete to get better acquainted. Say 9 o'clock tonight. Bailey?
Just an experiment to see if the female nervous system's too sensitive. I can't say I blame you. I really came up here to apologize for heckling you and to tell you I thought you were doing pretty good downstairs. How about going skating with me tomorrow?
No, thank you, Mr. Barringer. I'd rather be with him.
Don't forget coracoid process.
Good night.
Good night, Doc.
Come in and help me. Ben?
What happened?
I don't know.
You didn't slug him, did you? Well, good morning.
I'm all right. Take my pulse.
It's about 60.
Oh, it's the wrong dosage. It's amyl nitrite. I was checking the rate of decline of my blood pressure.
Oh, you're loco.
Why? I wanted to find out.
Come on, Florence Nightingale here will take care of him.
Thanks, Dunning.
I'll help you out.
No, wait a minute. Emily, look. Our whole section's going on a sleigh ride. Now, will you come with me?
Oh, get up.
Diucidae, procyanidine, canidine. Well, that takes care of zoology. Hey, this is a ridiculous way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Whatever happened to chromatic aberration in Fraunhofer's lines?
Oh, they'll never ask us that.
Oh, don't want to go to Harvard Medical School.
Time's up. You pass your papers and the lists of questions at the end of the aisle, please.
Boy, I'm sure glad my father owns a factory. How come they know all the questions no one can answer?
Disaster.
Sheer disaster.
Cinch. Next week you'll be Emily Dunning, Bachelor of Science. You don't look it.
Well, I will in that flat hat and gown.
You gonna miss me?
How can I tell when you're still here?
Interesting. Very interesting.
One of the things I've wanted most in my life was to have an interesting pulse.
I'm now going to try a practical experiment. I'm going to ask you a series of questions and try to deduce your answers from your pulse acceleration.
I'm always intrigued by research, Doctor.
Have you ever been in prison? You ever burned down an orphanage? You're obviously innocent. Is there anything you'd rather be than a doctor? No, don't get mad yet. I'm not afraid of your competition. One more question.
Excuse me, Emily, but Professor Bruck's looking all over for you. Says it's important.
Professor Bruck, I flunked.
Hey, you know, this pulsing really works. You shot up 12 beats. She loves me. She loves me.
Dan.
Let it wait. Step back into my private office. Emily, there's a million ways a man can ask this question, and I've only thought of a couple of thousand. Will you marry me?
You mean now?
Well, that might be rushing it a little. After all, we have to tell our families and get a ring and find a minister. It'd take at least 24 hours.
But we have years of study ahead of us. You'll be at Harvard, and I'll be in New York. What kind of a marriage would that be?
Oh, in a well-organized family, one doctor's plenty.
That isn't funny. The one thing I want more than anything in this world is to be a doctor. You understand that. You feel the same way.
Well, I'm a man.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Well, Emily...
Well, am I just supposed to throw away all the work I've done? Give up whatever ambitions I might have had?
Well, is marrying me such a sacrifice?
Oh, no, Ben.
Do you think I want to work in the office all day and come home and find my wife's out in a house call?
In other words, you just don't think a woman should be a doctor.
No, I don't. It's too tough. You'll never make it. You can't break down the barriers, Emily.
Professor Bruck just told me I placed second in the whole class. I'll make it. I'll show you, Ben.
No, you won't. Because I won't be here.
Oh, don't forgive me for intruding, but is this dance free, Emily? I mean, it isn't yours or anything, is it?
She's perfectly free.
Dreadful. I've got to see about my truck.
The transfer company will take care of that. The usual wait for a cab.
Yes. Yes.
How was summer in Cleveland?
Wonderful. Mother and the kids just loved it.
So she wrote me. Then proceeded for 10 solid pages to lecture me about protecting my new boarder from the perils of the wicked city.
If she realized what a grind 2 years of medical school was going to be, she wouldn't worry.
Emily? It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Finals for next week.
Well, by now, you should know the answers better than your professors do. What are you doing with my birthday present on your neck?
Oh, I was listening to my own heart, trying to locate the valves.
Well, there are 3 important ones. Aortic, mitral,
And pulmonic.
that's right.
Yeah, I know that. But where?
Come on. Aortic,
Aortic.
mitral, pulmonic.
Wait a minute. Yodi, that doesn't sound like a normal heart.
It isn't. I have a valvular lesion. It's called mitral stenosis. Makes a rumbling diastolic murmur, ending in a snapping first sound. Did you hear it?
How long have you had it?
For years. Don't look so woe-begone. People do have heart trouble. I can live to be 100.
Yodi, you shouldn't be working so hard. You shouldn't be working at all.
Oh, rubbish. Work is the most important thing in my life. If that light's not out in 5 minutes, I'm going to whale the tar out of you. Get to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Night.
Night.
I swear by Apollo, the physician, and Aesculapius, that I will keep this oath and this stipulation, to reckon him who taught me this art equally dear to me as my parents. With pride and holiness, I will pass my life and practice my art.
Well, this makes my record 100%. I have now been turned down by every city hospital in New York. Gouverneur Hospital regretfully informs you. You were right. My diploma's nothing but a piece of paper on the wall.
Don't be so tragic.
I am not being tragic.
We'll find a way.
Oh, what's the sense of taking competitive exams if they won't let me compete? Do you know that I answered every question right? Well, almost every one.
Every question?
Yes.
Maybe I have an idea.
Well, I'm not licked yet. I'll just have to see more people and pull more strings. Believe me to be yours most respectfully, Seth Pauling, M.D. Seth Pauling.
Yes, I saw the case this morning. I wouldn't advise surgery. Well, what?
Your 4 o'clock appointment.
Why not give nature a chance? It may do us out of an occasional fee, but it's lots easier on the patient. Well, if I were you, I'd wait. Not at all. Sorry. Well, what seems to be your trouble?
I'm Emily Dunning. Dr. Emily Dunning.
I see.
I'm sorry I had to use this maneuver, pretending to be a patient. But you refused my request for an interview at the hospital.
Yes, I did. To be frank, I could see no purpose in our meeting. You realize, of course, that I'm responsible for your failing to get an appointment at Gouverneur only.
I was in the first third all the way through medical school. Do you think it's fair to deny me a chance to make use of what I've learned?
I'm afraid I do.
You do.
You see, for 3,000 years, as far as medicine is concerned, women have been restricted to midwifery. Have you ever stopped to think why?
Fear of competition.
Perhaps. But there are all sorts of other objections. Sheer biology. Special considerations that have to be allowed for. Medicine is a profession that's based on science. And women have a tendency to confuse emotions with facts. Our hospital happens to be dependent on public funds. And the patients aren't liable to be pioneering or progressive. They just want to get well.
And you think they wouldn't?
We can't take risks.
I shall be glad to pay for this consultation.
There's no charge. I know it's considered unethical for a doctor to indulge in personalities with his patients. But I think you're far too young and attractive to follow a profession as...
And I think you're far too intolerant and bigoted to be a judge of that.
Of course, I realize as Commissioner of Hospitals how much pressure you've been under from the public about appointing a woman.
Naturally, a great deal of pressure, a great deal.
And Dr. Dunning appreciates your position, too.
The world does have to move a little slowly at times.
I wonder if you've seen the ratings for the Competitive Examinations Commissioner?
Not personally, no. Why do you ask? You know, of course, they're confidential.
Oh, I know they're confidential. But I've been practicing medicine for 30 years in this city. Naturally, I have certain contacts.
Yeah?
Of course, women have been bypassed in these appointments before. But there's been no real point in making a row about it. They've usually finished too far from the top.
Just where did Miss Dunning finish?
Third.
Third? Oh, my goodness.
Out of 286 applicants. A good many young men who finished far below her have already received appointments.
This is awkward.
I know it is. And I've been thinking of your position, Commissioner. If the newspapers, for instance, were to hear about it.
Yes, I can see that. But the problems involved working with men at all hours of the night. Do you think Miss Dunning...
Dr. Dunning?
Dr. Dunning's capable of such an undertaking?
Certainly.
Dear. Well, I'll see what I can do. And not now, you understand. The appointments are filled.
In the spring, then?
Yes, in the spring. That is, I'll try. At any rate, I'll try.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Oh, by the by, Miss Dr. Dunning doesn't know of her standing.
Oh, certainly not. But you know, Commissioner, and so do I.
Thanks for coming, Dr. Jovem.
Good morning, sir.
Extra, squint the right ambulance. Extra, read all about it. Extra, go to the hospital to get Lady Doc. Extra, all about the Lady Doc.
You'll find this covers all your duties as the two newest interns. I also want you to bear in mind that this hospital is dedicated to the services of the poor. I know how hard you both have worked to get in here. I can only assure you that you'll be working 10 times as hard now that you are here. It'll take a rigid sense of duty, all your self-discipline to meet the demands. However, there might be some comfort if you consider the meaning of the word doctor. Not in a dictionary sense, but in the way people think of it. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, Dr. Dunning, I'd like to wait for a minute, please. I just wanted you to know what I feel about this. I'm not quite sure how it was managed, but orders have come down and they have to be followed. You can consider yourself a very distinguished person, the first woman intern in a New York hospital. And you can keep a scrapbook of your press clippings along with the case histories of the patients. I also want you to know that this situation is purely an experiment.
Yes, sir.
During your first year as an intern, you'll be required to do a great deal of ambulance riding. Dresses weren't exactly designed for this sort of work. Those high heels, for instance, might prove a little uncomfortable when you're lugging one end of a stretcher down a fire ladder.
I've had a uniform made. Thank you, Dr. Pauling.
Dr. Dunning?
Yes.
I'm Mrs. Lindsay. The superintendent asked me to show you your room.
Sorry, Mrs. Lindsay. Emergency. Second floor.
Dr. Dunning, this is Jane Doe, one of our nurses in surgery.
Oh.
How do you do?
Oh, welcome to Gouverneur, Doctor. We've all been dying of curiosity. Funny, you're not at all like I imagined.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, glasses, of course. Awfully proper. I'll see you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, here we are. Be a little more homey with a few pictures and some knickknacks. You won't be needing that. Oh, men. I'll have this cleaned out before your things get here. Send you some extra hangers for your blouses. The bath's across the hall.
Across the hall?
Yes. You'll have to arrange your schedule, though. The 8 of you interns sharing it makes it scrambled in the morning. The entire medical staff sleeps on this floor.
But that's improper. Where do the nurses have their...
2 blocks down. Dr. Snyder, some of the regular doctors are resident here also. You'll have to be prepared for some difficulties.
Yes, I suppose. Yes, I suppose I will.
Dr. Graham will assign you to duty. Dinner's at 5. If there's anything else you need, I'll be glad to help you.
Thank you, Mrs. Lindsay.
183, 184, and 185.
You're number 7, Doctor. You go in number 3. You go in number 4. You go in number 5. This way. Yes?
I'm Dr. Dunning.
Oh, yes. The doctor's busy. He'll be right here.
Thank you. You can dress now. Hello, Emily. Send this to the lab right away. When she's ready, have her go to pharmacy. I'll give you a prescription. And hold my next one for a few minutes until I've talked to Dr. Dunning. Care to step into my private office?
I didn't know you'd be here.
I know about you, of course. Sit down. Splashing yourself all over the front pages. You certainly showed me. Just as you said you would. Bigley. This is the prescription.
Yes, sir.
I'm awfully glad to see you. I'm sort of scared. Tell me, what do the others think about me?
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I do.
A petition.
To have me removed.
Mm-hmm. It never got past Pauling. He was pretty explicit about it. Said it was bad publicity for the whole hospital. Well, got to get you started. The nurse will call the patients for you. Oh, Dr. Schneider, this is Dr. Dunning.
How do you do?
How do you do?
All right, you're on your own. You got them 3 in a batch.
186, 187, and 188.
If you run into any difficulty, I'll be right over here.
You can take him in booth number 1, Doctor.
Will you come with me, please?
Dr. Dunning, I'm one of your fellow interns. Dr. Graham, supervising physician. Won't you sit down? I understand you've already met Dr. Schneider. This is Dr. Wilson, staff doctor. The other interns are Dr. Ellerton, Dr. Barclay, Dr. Williams, and I believe you met Dr. Barringer before. Well, Dr. Dunning, how's the suffragette movement these days?
I haven't really given it a great deal of thought.
Oh? I imagined you'd be quite active in it. Where do you come from, Dr. Dunning? I expect you must find New York very confusing.
I was born here, Dr. Graham.
Dr. Graham hails from Indian Slipper, Oklahoma.
Now, where have I seen this liver before? Is this the surgery special?
Careful, Williams. You'll turn our delicate stomachs.
Well, this coffee will quiet them down. They put chloroform in it.
The food here is a major calamity.
Perhaps, Dr. Dunning, you can get some of her newspaper friends to start a campaign.
Dr. Graham.
Right away. Will you excuse me, Dr. Dunning? Oh, by the way, you're on ambulance call tomorrow, 6 a.m.
Governor Hospital. Ambulance? Who is this? And what's the address? Alec, East River, Pier 14. The policeman will be there. What's that?
For the hospital.
Oh, no, we didn't order anything like that. Here, Doctor.
Thank you. That's my bathtub. Would you ask them to put it in my room, please? Thank you. I'm Dr. Dunning.
You ride back here. Dock accident, Pier 14. By the way, the name's Alec.
How do you do?
Get up, kid! Get up, boy! Get up, boy!
That's a woman. They'll be voting next.
I'm sure glad they ain't coming after me.
The men on the tug took a nasty fall. This is the doctor. This way, doctor. You better hurry. He's over here. I think he's got a busted arm or something.
Watch it.
Can you move your fingers?
Hey, lady, that man's arm is smashed. Get a doctor. This lady is a doctor.
You hold on for a minute. Sit up, please. Oh, that's very beautiful.
Yeah, well, it should be. It cost almost as much as a real one.
Not even a rib cracked. More luck than brains, my mother used to say.
Yeah, mine too. Oh, that sure hurts.
Well, it's no wonder your shoulder's out.
Is it broke?
No. It's just dislocated. We'll get it back. Stand up, please. How tall are you?
Oh, about 6'4", 6'5", I guess.
Oh, dear. Lie down on the floor. Lie down, please. Just relax. Put your head down. Internal rotation. External rotation. Extension. Internal rotation. External rotation. You're resisting.
Resisting?
Put your head down. Relax. Extension. External rotation. Internal rotation. Just a moment.
Call for you.
Just a moment. Flexion. How does it feel?
Hey, I'm a son of a gun. It's gone.
Good. Denver's will need a Velcro bandage on
I'll
that.
take care of that.
Well, thank you.
Son of a gun. Gee, Doc, what do I owe you?
Nothing. Treatment here is free.
Oh, well, look, I want to do something for you. How about a cigar?
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, look, it sure was a pleasure, Doc. Thanks a lot.
Well, I'd hardly call it that.
Sit down.
Gee, I'll be a son of a gun. How about that, Doc?
Second-degree burns. You better call Dr. Schneider.
Good night, Doctor.
Good night, Bleeker.
Say, Doctor,
Good night, Alec.
could I talk to you for a minute before you go off duty?
Sure.
It'll only take a minute. Out by the ambulance. You'd better bring the bag. Pretty good, Doc. I've been watching you. You mind if I give you a couple of pointers?
No.
Now, this has been a pretty light day.
Light? 20 calls?
Wait till things really start hopping. The main thing you gotta remember, though, is speed. Because sometimes a minute can mean life or death. You gotta get up there. Fast.
Come here, I'll show you what I mean. Left hand, back. Huh? Bag grab 1. Jump 2. Step 3. Sit 4. Swing 5. 6. Hang on. Sit. There. Now watch. Try it again. Now, left hand. Back grab 1. Jump 2. Step 3. Sit 4. Swing 5. 6. Hang on. Think you can do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now take it easy. Take your time. Watch your step.
Yep.
1, grab, 2, jump, 3, step, or sit. Look out, you'll hang yourself. Now let's try it again.
Okay.
All right? Be careful now. Now remember?
Yep.
Huh? Sure.
Does my petticoat show?
Why, of course. Go ahead. Try it. Now watch your step.
Oh, all right.
Nice and easy.
Okay.
Grab, 2, jump, 3, step, 4, sit, 5, step. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just ignore them.
Thank you, Alec. You're awfully nice. I was just looking for a pair of scissors.
What for?
Well, my petticoat, you see, it's a little bit too...
This is an operating, not an oceans counter.
Stalk out. What happened?
I've never been so embarrassed. I wanted to cut off a little bit of my petticoat. Treated me like a half-wit. You know, these scissors are used only to cut gauze.
I'll do it.
Well, just the bottom, I hope. What's he doing here anyway in the middle of the night?
Middle of the night? That's nothing. You're liable to find him here any time.
Well, he could act in a halfway civilized manner.
An appalling way and no questions asked. He's gotten worse, though, ever since. Well, must be a broken pipe. I'll call the janitor.
No, wait a minute.
Oh!
Anybody see us?
No. All we need is a couple of swans.
All I wanted to do was take a bath.
There's nothing like cleanliness.
Ever since what happened? You said he'd been getting worse ever since something happened.
Oh, you mean Pauling? Ever since the scandal. He was divorced.
Divorced?
It was a regular bombshell. Everybody always thought it was a perfect marriage. And all of a sudden, 23 skidoo.
But why?
Who knows? Oh, there were millions of stories. Funny. People just seem to adore other people's troubles.
Let's see, A52. Excuse me.
When were you assigned to this?
They don't belong to the hospital. They're mine.
The pluses don't look so good.
They've got cancer.
Is that radium?
Yeah. The hospital just got it last month. They've been working with it in Paris, but all they're sure of so far is that it destroys tissue. We've got 10 milligrams. Would you like to see it?
Yes, I would.
It's a radioactive mineral. Atoms break up, shoot out rays, alpha, beta, and gamma. You can't see its radiations, but it'll make that glass fluoresce. Now watch. Capsule sending out energy that's so concentrated, it'd take 1,000 years before you'd notice any weakening in its power.
It's almost frightening.
I can't sleep at night thinking about this stuff.
Do you remember when you took the amyl nitrate in college?
Yeah.
You haven't changed very much.
I guess I haven't. But at least I know now what kind of a doctor I want to be. Not a general practitioner. Research. You know, the possibilities are so tremendous. If you could only control it.
To destroy only the diseased tissue.
Yeah, like cancer. I'd better get to work.
Ben, that petition to have me removed, did everybody sign it?
No. No, not everybody.
Good night, Ben.
Good night, Emily.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Dr. Dunning. They're going to fix me tonight.
That's right.
Dr. Pauling promised me a pair of roller skates if it works, because I won't have to be in that wheelchair anymore.
Good.
And it won't hurt. He said I'm getting ether, so I'll be unconscientious.
Mm-hmm.
They won't let me take this in there. Will you keep it for me?
Sure I will, Jimmy.
Thanks.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Good night, Dr. Dunning.
Bye-bye. Now you have to buy some roller skates.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the other one, Doctor.
Thank you. What's the matter with you?
Oh, splitting headache. Tonight of all nights, I go on ambulance duty.
If you don't feel well, don't go. Post Dr. Dunning.
But she's been on all day.
What of it? She's going to be on an awful lot more, I'm afraid.
I don't know about you, but it's some sleep for me. Good night, Jane.
Dr. Dunning.
Yes.
I'm afraid you're on ambulance duty tonight.
But I thought Dr. Barkley was on. Oh, there must be some mistake. I'll get my uniform.
I think it's disgraceful.
Hey, who changed the names of the blackboard?
It's a self-erasing blackboard.
Nothing like a ride in the wagon to break down your resistance. Huh, Ben? It's just the right weather for it, too.
I can't detect any pulse.
You see, that's the phenomenon. When they stop breathing, their heart stops and they're dead.
But just a minute ago, he was still... Couldn't we try?
I understand your ambition to perform miracles, Dr. Dunning, but the rest of us have work to do.
What's this? They found him down behind Mott Street in coma. No wounds, no contusions. Poisoning. Chloral hydrate.
You can never forget that odor. Do you hear a heartbeat?
I think I do.
Let's get him on the floor.
Bleeker. Got him. Turn him over.
I'll keep his mouth clear.
One, two, three, and four.
I'll take over.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
I think he's trying to help. Get a wet towel, Jane. Bleeker, help me turn him over. Get that other arm. Get some coffee, Jane. Get me the coffee. Here, get him around here. Just take a sip. Another one, another one. Now, we've got to get him on his feet, get him walking. Help me. Oh, we need help. See if you can get one of the doctors.
Dr. Graham's the only one on duty.
Well, see if you can find Dr. Barringer.
I saw him go out with Dr. Collins.
Hold on a few minutes. I'll get somebody.
All right, let's start walking him.
So that's what she's trying to do. I don't know if we'll get anywhere, but are you game to try?
Let's go.
Not you. You have a party.
Oh, don't be silly. That's not for an hour yet.
I've got reinforcements.
I thought you'd never get here. Take him out in the corridor where you can really march him up and down.
All right, here we go. Hip, oh, hip, oh.
Thanks, Bleeker.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Get a better grip on him, Digley. Here we go. Hip, ho, 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 hip.
You go upstairs in the dark kitchen and get some coffee, please.
Now let's turn him around. ho, hip, ho, hip, ho, hip, ho, hip, ho.
They'd kill me if they found out, but I thought it'd make a great story. I've got to run now. Hurry up, and remember, you don't know me.
All right, hold it. I've got to get back in the ward. Oh, fine. Thanks, Jane.
I'll take over.
Well, nice to have met you.
All right, get 'em marching again. Hip, 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 hip. Turn right. Hip. Ooh, I'll take over. Come on, Bigby. I got him. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, come, no, not after all. Come on, now stand up.
Let's give him some more coffee, huh?
Oh, no, he's floating in the stuff. You'll have to get a better incentive than that.
Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Just hold him there a second. Just keep him there. I think this'll work. Now then, wouldn't you like to take a nice walk with me?
Sure you would. Yes, there we go.
Yes.
Going
for a walk. Fine. Oh.
Come on.
Wait a minute, let me take him.
All right, now, come on. Come on. That's it. There we go.
Dr. Dunning. Thank you. We'd like a story, Doctor. Would you mind explaining just how all this happened?
Yes, Dr. Dunning. Would you please explain?
No, I won't explain. I'm not going to explain anything to anybody. I'm sick and tired of constantly being called on the carpet, treated like a child in kindergarten. Do you think I like doing triple duty for men who'd give their right arms to get me out of here? Do you think it's pleasant to be yelled at every time I act on my own initiative? I'm fed up with the whole thing, especially with you and your delusions of grandeur.
Get out. Get the patient to a ward, Bigley.
I never thought they'd beat me. They have.
What are you talking about?
I'm quitting right now.
Oh, no, you're not. You're not going to give them that much satisfaction. Look, Emily, I've sort of been in this whole conspiracy from the beginning, and I'm ashamed of it. You've been wonderful, not only as a person, but as a doctor. As far as the boss is concerned, he can't bear a grudge for 5 minutes. And never let those hyenas suspect you even thought of quitting, even for a second. Just show 'em.
All right.
How long has it been since you've had any fresh air?
I don't know.
When's your next Sunday off?
15th, I guess.
All right, I'll switch mine. We've got a date at 9:30 that morning.
Dr. Dunning, Dr. Poling wants to see you in the boardroom.
All right.
I didn't mean any harm. I just thought that someone ought to know about what a wonderful thing she's done.
So you called the newspaper?
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's all. Sit down, Dr. Dunning.
No, thank you.
It's unfortunate that this has happened. Through the best of intentions, the newspapers were informed. This was a great disservice, not only to the hospital, but to you. Of course, the publicity might have been avoided entirely the pressure of work had allowed for a little more thorough diagnosis. I just wanted you to know, Dr. Dunning, that if I have any delusions, they're not about a hospital's most important function. All that really matters is that a life's been saved. I think that's all I have to say, except to tell you that I appreciate what you've done.
Thank you, Dr. Pauling.
Now, Dr. Graham, I'd like to take about 20 minutes of your time.
Sun feels wonderful. Look. It's a unicorn. Did you ever play that game when you were a little boy?
Sure. It's a rhinoceros.
That one over there is a witch. You know, before I decided to become a doctor, I wanted to be a witch.
You gonna go to the party?
I haven't been invited to any party.
Oh, everybody's coming next Sunday for Pauling. Celebrating his first year as medical director. Gee, I wonder how he'll take it.
Why?
Last year he had his wife with him.
Oh. What was she like?
Very fashionable. Always seemed to wear black. Perfume, no jewelry.
I didn't mean what she wore.
Well, she's kind of hard to describe. She's got a lot of poise, wonderful eyes, but nothing very real about her.
She left him.
Uh-huh. Hey, never mention her again. It's wonderful not to hear the clang of that ambulance bell at the back of your head.
You haven't been on ambulance duty for a year.
Just the same, it's wonderful. Say, about the party. Can I have the first dance?
You'll probably get stuck with all of them.
I don't know. What are you going to wear?
A dress? Why?
I just want you to be beautiful. I want you to kill him.
Then I'd better wear a gun.
Here we go.
Put it over there. You're not going to let them sag like that.
Doctor, go throw a fit.
How much grenadine, Ben?
200 cc's.
Nice and cold.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, William. Down. I said down.
The stop starter jammed.
What's that?
This party is being given in honor of your first year as medical director. We drew straws to find out who's going to make the speech, and I lost. And I'm not going to make one. We just want to wish you the best of everything from all of us who work for you. And incidentally, the hospital isn't shut down. We're taking turns on ward duty.
Well, in that case, I won't make a speech either, except to say thank you.
I'd love to dance.
Oh, do you? Will you?
Why, yes. Thank you.
Better music than ours.
With this punch, they won't know the difference anyway. You know, this punch has very peculiar pathological effects.
Well, it certainly doesn't dull the senses.
You mean you're just beginning to realize Dr. Dunning's a woman?
Yeah. Opens a whole new vista of possibilities. Ben?
The only trouble is no one else stands a chance.
You might know she'd make a play for the boss. Had her hooks in him all evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Brian. Some punch, Emily?
No, thank you.
Doctor? Thanks.
I thought you were never coming back.
Yeah, me too. There. Thanks. Can I have this dance?
Yes.
Excuse us, Doctor.
Certainly.
Nice party.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry about the first dance, but I couldn't very well refuse him.
Oh, of course not. Certainly a surprise seeing these girls in dresses for a change. They look almost human. Read any good books lately?
No, he wouldn't admit, but I think he's really pleased with this party.
Alex, quite a ladies' man. First time I've seen him without a cigar.
Pauling must be a very lonely man.
Emily, are you in love with Pauling? Well, don't get in such an uproar. I'm not going to knock his block off.
You're being outrageous.
It's a wonderful orchestra, isn't it?
Dr. Barringer,
Yes?
could I see you for a minute?
Would you excuse me?
Yes, of course.
Excuse me.
Anything wrong?
No, I just got angry.
What about? They're giving you too rough a time?
It's my own fault anyway.
A glass of punch?
Please.
What's so amusing?
Oh, I was just thinking about the first time I came to see you. Your attitude was so forbidding and final.
It hasn't changed.
Oh? You're still against me?
More than ever tonight.
Why? What have I done?
You ought to wear things like that all the time.
Oh. Well, thank you. But it's hardly practical for lugging a stretcher down a fire ladder.
You're getting along very well, you know. Besides, you have one quality that most doctors would give their right arm for.
I have?
It has nothing to do with the study of medicine. You can't acquire it. You just make people feel good, so that they forget themselves, their own troubles. Sometimes that means more than any medicine.
Then you do think I should be a doctor?
I don't know. I'm not even sure that I'd want you to.
Excuse me. There are 2 cases of typhoid and surgery, Dr. Pauling.
Don't say anything about this to anybody yet.
Oh, I won't.
Excuse me.
How many new cases came in today, Ben?
I've stopped counting.
Too bad you can't cut typhoid out with a knife.
Is that a burn on your finger, Ben?
No, it's nothing. Some more coffee, Doctor? Were you seeing the new cases, Doctor?
Yes. Thanks. typhoid ward's full. The other city hospitals can't take any more, so I'm having the recreation room cleared out and we'll convert it into another isolation ward. Have the sugar, please. Barringer, you'll be in charge.
Yes, sir.
Dunning will take over for you in surgery. Barkley, you can move down to the first floor.
Who'll be on second with me?
The health department's sending over 2 relief doctors. One will go with Barringer and the other will be assigned to you.
The way things are, it's a miracle to get anybody. They must be veterinarians.
Anything you need, let me know.
Yes, sir.
My uncle was a veterinarian. May I have the cream, please? I see you're about ready to give the baths.
Yes, sir.
Baths? Why do we have to be so clean?
It's a cold bath. It's used to lower your temperature. Good enough. Better get rid of the piano. Well, it makes a better ward than a recreation room.
I should hope so.
Dr. Pauling, the relief doctor's here.
Oh, yes.
Dr. Pauling, this is Dr. Yeomans.
How do you do?
Dr. Pauling.
You'll be working here with Dr. Barringer.
How do you do?
Dr. Barringer.
You know each other?
We've never met personally, but I've heard about Dr. Yeomans.
This ward's a temporary makeshift, but I'm sure you'll get along all right.
I'm sure I will, Doctor.
You'll take care of the living quarters.
Yes, sir, it's all arranged.
Glad to have you with us, Doctor.
Thank you.
Dr. Yeomans. I've read her books.
So have I.
Never realized she was a woman.
M.J. Yeomans. M stands for Marie. She must be quite a person.
All right, change medication here.
Yes, sir.
Jody! What are you doing here?
Hired help for the moment. Substitute on the scrub team.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know myself until this morning.
Oh. You mean they gave you this?
I asked for it.
You take my bed, and tomorrow morning
You know perfectly well I can't sleep on these newfangled springs. Anyhow, I'm not going to bed for hours.
Would you like some coffee?
I'd love it. I've met most of your fellow inmates. I think you're bringing it off, Emily. They like you.
I can see you haven't met the supervising physician.
Dr. Graham.
I'll get us some coffee. I won't be long.
Plenty of sugar in mine.
Don't you ever get any sleep?
More than you, probably.
How's it going?
Slow. And not too sure.
What's that?
Burn.
Radium?
Yeah, it's only superficial.
It's a good way to lose a finger. Better be a little more careful. You'll be handling a lot of it if that European fellowship comes through.
It already has. This came today. They've accepted me.
Well, congratulations. Starting the 1st of next month, hmm?
Mm-hmm. Or I could wait until my term's finished here in May.
Oh, this is a great opportunity. I could fix it so you could leave right away.
I haven't made up my mind yet.
There are 2 kinds of people in the world. Those who follow their dreams and those who don't. I didn't.
Your career's a pretty good case for a non-dreamer.
My biggest donation is a chunk of my nervous system. Being a doctor's pretty exciting. Operating, watching patients get well. But I spend more of my time in meetings, talking to trustees, explaining things to people who don't know, don't understand. Red tape, reports in triplicate. Little irritations, they pile up and bog you down. They had me bogged down for a long time. But then every once in a while, there are things, exciting things, that pull you out of it. Like learning a new technique, trying new drugs, watching somebody fight a thing through, watching them develop, progress. Particularly someone you respect and admire.
Like Dr. Dunning.
Yeah. Better let me take a look at that.
Hi, Ben. I was just making some fish. Would you like some?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to see you had that taken care of.
Oh, it didn't amount to anything.
You sure? Radio's pretty tricky, isn't it?
Well, the medical director of this hospital has diagnosed it as superficial. I've seen better bandages.
I was just making that for Dr. Yeomans. Did you know she was here?
I'm her assistant, only she thinks she's mine. She's a wonder.
Wouldn't it be fun to take her out to supper sometime? Maybe next week.
I'd like to, but I don't think I'll be around.
Why?
Well, I've been doing a little promoting lately. Finally managed to get myself an application approved.
It's in French.
Yep. With deep pleasure, we inform you that you have been awarded the Vion Fellowship in Research, so forth, to continue your internship in conjunction with the University of Paris. You know, Madame Curie's at the University of Paris.
That's wonderful. But it means you won't be here.
It's 3,000 miles. I can hardly commute. Suitable allowance and funds. In case the applicant is married, an extra allowance and living quarters be provided. Veuillez recevoir, monsieur, l'expression de nos sentiments les plus distingués. That means sincerely.
Hi.
Surgery in the morning, you or Barkley?
Barkley, I think.
Holding's got 7 operative cases scheduled. How he ever keeps them straight beats me. I'd be afraid of taking things out that ought to be put back.
Good night.
See you in the morning. I wouldn't want to say this to anybody but you, but I'm beginning to like that girl.
You know, I've always imagined what it would be like if I could get assigned to a hospital. I expect they're more comfortable in Sing Sing. Just the same, it's wonderful. That Pauling's quite a man. And I like Ben Barringer. He'll be a great doctor someday. Sugar?
I forgot it.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Once upon a time, there was a girl who used to tell me her troubles.
Have you ever been so mixed up you just didn't know what to do?
Of course. Is it Ben? I may not look it, but I've had a few run-ins with love in my time.
Oh, it can't be that serious. I just don't know what to do.
Come over here. I can tell you exactly. A wise old doctor once told me, if you run into a problem and you don't know what to do, Do nothing. Just wait. You'll be surprised how well it works. When the time comes, you'll know. But for heaven's sake, if you're sure he's the right man, don't let anything stop you. Don't wait and turn into a spinster like me. Dr. Emily Dunning, indeed. Oh, Bobby?
Don't we get baths?
What's the matter with you? Anybody think you'd like to be clean? You'll get one.
We'd better get ready to turn in the office reports. Where's the case with the temperature still up?
Last bed on the right.
And what's your score otherwise?
Not a new case since Wednesday.
Good.
It isn't a church aisle.
Not yet.
I've been wondering about that Paris fellowship. Certainly happened awfully fast. Did you expedite it by any chance? Aren't you giving up rather easily?
There's no bigger chump than a fellow who doesn't know when he's not wanted.
There's one worse. The noble type who stalks out.
Well, Ben, I envy you. I vote for Santé, Paris, the Can-Can, Maxime, the Moulin Rouge.
Well, good luck, Ben.
Goodbye, Dr. Paul.
Let us know how things go, Barringer.
Lots of luck, right? So long.
So long. Goodbye.
Hi, Ben. Take care of yourself, Ben.
Goodbye, Dr.
Those instruments are only nickel-plated. You short-changed us.
Yeah.
Your term isn't up for 4 months.
Are your bags all packed?
Oh, no.
Oh, the boat doesn't sail till midnight. Here, have some more coffee, Ben.
See, it's a funny thing, you know. I'm just beginning to realize I'm leaving.
Well, here's the shirt.
Hand me that suit, will you, please?
Yeah. I'll fold it. And you better make sure you didn't leave anything in those drawers.
Yeah.
What about these, Ben?
Maybe Dr. Schneider'd like to have them.
Yeah.
I certainly envy you leaving here, Barringer. The place is turning into a ladies' seminary.
You know, Graham, there's a psychologist in Vienna named Freud. He has an interesting explanation about behavior of people like you. He says it's caused from self-hate. In your case, Graham, I can't say I blame you.
Good night, Dr. Graham.
In my life, I've known many Grahams, and now from Vienna comes a solution.
Yes.
It's Dr. Yeomans. She... When I came in, she'd already...
She hasn't got typhoid.
No, she isn't sick.
Just tired. I could tell. She was lifting me up on my pillow, and then her eyes kind of blinked. She went over to the chair and fell asleep. Look, she liked this picture I drew. I want Dr. Dunning to see it.
She will later. She can't now. You're a good boy.
Mind if I speak to you for a minute? I only knew Dr. Yeoman's a short time, but I feel as though I'd lost a friend.
It's all right. We talked about it a long time ago. It happened just the way she wanted it to. I just can't help thinking about all those years she was a doctor. All that skill and knowledge just wasted.
A doctor's knowledge is never wasted, especially hers, because you've got it now. And it showed me how stupid I've been. About women being doctors. About you in particular. I want to apologize for having been so narrow-minded and intolerant. For feeling... Well, I thought I'd been treated badly. I buried myself in my work and shut people out. You've made me realize that without an awareness of people, work is nothing.
Yes, I know. I made the same mistake. Being a doctor is the most important thing in my life. But it isn't the only thing. I lost something just as important in a different way.
I think you'll find it, Emily.
I don't know.
Good night.
I've been looking all over for you. I have a cab outside. I just couldn't say goodbye the way we had to in the dining room.
Do you have your tickets?
Yeah. I'm here. Emily.
Come on, Ben. There's a cab outside. They're not going to hold that boat. Oh, write her a letter.
You will write me, won't you, Ben?
Well, I'm not much of a letter writer, but I'll try. Say goodbye to Dr. Yeoman's for me, will you?
Yes. You're all packed. You didn't leave too many things.
Well, I packed everything I could. Well, I had a few extra things left over, so I gave them to Dr. Schneider. He's a nice fellow.
Yes, I like him. You won't study too
Oh, no. In Paris.
I love you, Ben. I always have.
I love you, Emily. I love you so much I can't leave you.
You have to go. It's your work. I'll be here when you get back.